Not everyone that says welcome wishes you well. We are surrounded by many adversaries. Many adversaries want us to die before our time. Many adversaries want us to labor in vain. There are some adversaries that want us to live our life in sicknesses and in diseases. But when you triumph over the adversary, that is a sign that you have prevailed. So to prevail means to triumph over the adversaries. To triumph over the adversaries. We spoke about Jephthah in the first service. How he was sent out of his father's house. But at the end of the day, that young man triumphed over the adversaries. Look at what Mordecai passed through. Just because he refused to bow down to Chief Haman. Chief Haman was out to kill him. If he chose to kill Mordecai alone, that could have been permitted, but he decided to kill the entire Jews because only one man did not greet him. But Mordecai prevailed by the mercy of God. Number 3, what does it mean to prevail? To go beyond your limitations. To go beyond your limitations. There are limitations that has been set over our lives. Family limitations, academic limitations, business limitations, marital. You are bound to go beyond the limitations. A young man came to me many years ago. His father had 20 children. The man was an illiterate, but yet he was a good statistician. Children each. Though an illiterate, 4 wives, 5 children each. And this man said he happens to be the firstborn of the family. 60. That year he said he was around either 61 or 62. And he said from him, number 1, up to the last born, he said no one has ever succeeded. Monisa, then 20. Only last born in Lane, he said the last born was around 30-something years already. Only 30-something years. So of 20 among his father's children, no one has ever broken forth. Family limitation. There are limitations upon some family. Lift up your right hand. Everything that is called family limitation, ranging over your life, ranging across over your destiny, today it is broken. Over the family limitation, you will prevail over it. You will prevail over it. Limitation from your father's house, you will prevail over it. Limitation from your mother's house, you will prevail over it. Let me hear your loudest amen. Mercy to prevail. When you enjoy mercy to prevail, what no one has ever done in your father's house before, you get it done. Mercy to prevail. Mercy to prevail. Mercy to prevail. Joseph's voice was heard among his father's children because he enjoyed that mercy. David also stood out among his father's children. No one has ever been a king in that family, in that lineage before. But he enjoyed mercy to prevail. Number 4, what does it mean to prevail? When you stand out, when men thought you will fail. When you stand out, when men had concluded that you are going to fail. Yes, that's what I said you should do. When you stand out, when men had thought that you are going to fail. That means you have prevailed. Do you know there is nothing you can do about men's opinion? As you are living your life, I want to say Joko Sikona Bikan, once in drop shape a year, and they are writing the story of the next chapter of your life. They are along. Till we come to pass. Oh, if you are weak, if you don't take charge of your destiny, I told you of a young man. That guy is dead now. He died about 4 or 5 years ago. 1990. He finished secondary school in 1989. That was 2 years after I left secondary school. And he cleared his papers once. After clearing his papers, by that time, his father was already late. And the mother took the result to the senior brother of the father, far away in Ijebu. Either Ijebu go or Ijebu, they know there are so many Ijebu. That one has lost count of the number of Ijebu. Ijebu Oru, Ijebu Ife, Ijebu Yewa, Ijebu Kineka, Ijebu. Omayi, your son has cleared his paper. He sat for WAEC at once. And the man looked at the result and looked at the woman. And he uttered a statement in Yoruba. Kini o fi se? What would he do with it? What would he do with it? Someone cleared his paper once. A's and B's. And he said, what would he do with it? Sir, that statement, agbára òkùnkùn tẹ̀lé, àṣẹ ibi tẹ̀lé, gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Boy, you feel result yẹn ṣe kankan. His desire was to gain admission to university and go and study. I think he said he wanted to study law also. That boy did not do anything with the result. Why? One evil man said, what would he do with it? If you are weak, and it will come to pass exactly. But I pray for you today. Every evil utterance, every negative word that anyone has decreed into your today, into your tomorrow, is hereby cancelled. There are people, when they see the glory of a man rising, all they do is to bring it down. Your glory that is rising, any satanic agent that may wants to pull it down, I command him to fall down and die. In the name of Jesus, you will prevail. You will prevail. You will prevail. Mercy to prevail. Mercy to prevail. Let me mention quickly 4 keys that will help you to enjoy the mercy to prevail. 4 things that will help you. 4 things that will position you to enjoy mercy to prevail. Number 1, away from your weakness. Whoever will enjoy mercy to prevail must take his or her eyes. It is dangerous. Stop announcing your weakness to everyone. It is dangerous. They will use it against you ultimately. Stop sharing your weakness to someone who has nothing to help, who has no help to offer. It will be disastrous. Take your eyes away from your weakness. Rather than confessing your weakness, declare the positive. Declare your heart's desire. Celebrate more the area of your strength. Take your eyes away from your weakness. Take your eyes away from your weakness. Everybody has his background. Everybody has one weakness or the other. Stop promoting your weakness. I can't do this. I can't do that. I had a bad rough background. I can't do this. I can't do that. My family, we are poor. My family, this and this. Stop promoting your weakness. Every man who is at the top today had one shortcomings or the other, but they looked away from it and enjoy mercy to prevail. When you are promoting your weakness, mercy to prevail can never become your portion. Because you will become disqualified. Look away from your weakness. Focus more on area of your strength. There is something you can do very well. Focus more on it. There is something you can do very, very well. Focus more on it. When you pay attention to your weakness, that weakness becomes magnified. When you pay attention to your weakness, people will further decorate that weakness. People like to decorate here. They magnify the weakness. I say, to turn you, and to ban you challenge here. Oh man, difficult for one lati dide o. And to ban larun kan ba yan koja. Àwọn iṣẹ́ rere o. Ẹ ṣá mọ gbàdúrà ni o. There are people, they can never say anything positive about your dream. Take your eyes away from your weakness. Number 2, if you will enjoy mercy to prevail, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. A lazy man has mortgaged his own future. A lazy man has nothing good waiting for him in tomorrow. A lazy man has nothing to celebrate tomorrow. Don't be lazy. The Bible says, seest thou a man who is diligent in his work, who is diligent in his business, who is diligent in his studies, who is diligent in ministry work. The Bible says he will not stand before men. He will stand before kings and chiefs. Diligent. Don't be lazy. If you are lazy, heaven will abandon you. If you are lazy, heaven will abandon you. A lazy man is not a candidate for mercy. Hear that clearly. A lazy man is never a candidate for mercy. He won't enjoy the mercy we are talking about. Be diligent. Work out yourself. Right from our primary school days, there is this slogan we used to hear on radio. Radio why won't Iṣẹ́ lóògùn ṣẹ́, múra ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, iṣẹ́ la fi ń dẹni gíga. Bàbá rẹ̀ ní fẹ̀yìntì, yóò lẹ láàrí, bàbá rẹ̀ ní gbójúlé, àtẹ̀pámọ́ṣẹ́ ni. Ìyá rẹ̀ ní lówó lọ́wọ́, ó lè lẹ́ni lẹ́kan, àbá gbójúlógún, ó tẹ́tán ni mo sọ fún ọ, ó ti ibẹ̀ lọ́mọdé, apá lára. Ìgúnpá níye kan one process here. Kini booting yẹn slow abi. Praise the Lord. Now, ó wá parí síbi kan ó ní iṣẹ́ kì í pani, àìṣe rẹ̀ gan lábùkù. Work doesn't kill. Hard work does not kill. Laziness is what kills. Many people have died because of laziness. Don't be lazy. Work yourself out. Hear this. Every successful man is looking for diligent men and women to commit bigger things into their hands. No successful man will commit something to the hand of a lazy man. Why? He knows that he will waste it away. Don't be lazy. And let me also say this to you. Wherever you find yourself, you don't know who is watching. Anywhere you find yourself in life, please display the spirit of diligence, because you don't know who is watching you part time. Last Sunday we spoke about helpers of destinies. Helpers of destiny are always looking for someone who is diligent in his work and business. You don't know he's watching you part time. Stay away from laziness. Be diligent. Be diligent. Even in the face of opposition, remain diligent. Even in the face of difficulties, remain diligent. In Genesis chapter 26, from verse 12 down to 22, we have the account of Isaac there. Isaac chose to remain diligent, and he enjoyed mercy to prevail. He needed water for his own kind of business as a shepherd. The enemies came, covered up the well with sand. Isaac moved ahead, dug another well. They came again, covered it, he moved ahead, dug another well. Nobody. Lazy people, they don't have voices. Who will give a voice to a lazy man? Isaac chose to remain diligent, even though they were frustrating his effort. Lazy people will tell you, want to waste here. No, even when they fight with you yesterday, move ahead, and do something new again. A time will come, mercy to prevail will come. Look at verse 22. Genesis 26:22. That was where he enjoyed mercy to prevail. Mercy to prevail. And he moved from there and dug another well. And they did not quarrel over it. Mercy to prevail. The same people who had been quarreling over his labor, over his result, over his fruit, they were still alive. Those who were wasting his labor, they were still alive. But the Bible says they did not quarrel over it again. Why? He enjoyed mercy to prevail. Mercy to prevail. So he called its name Rehoboth, because he said, for now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. Fruitfulness follows the life of the diligent. Failure accompanies the lazy. Number three, be determined. If you are going to enjoy mercy to prevail, be determined. If you are going to enjoy mercy to prevail, be determined. Be determined. There's this saying that says, it's difficult to stop a man whose mind is made up. It's difficult to stop a man whose mind is made up. Be determined. Good things don't come cheap in life. Good things, greatness, prosperity, breakthrough don't come cheap in life. You've got to be determined if you are going to get to the top of the ladder of your career. You've got to be determined. Yoruba will say, ẹni tí ó jẹ oyin inú àpáta kò ní ṣe kíni, kò ní wẹnu àáké. Why? Is determined. Tó bá wẹnu àáké kó rọ, tó bá wẹnu àáké kó yẹ. Is determined. Is driving towards something. I've told you times to that number in this church, whatever you are aiming at is possible with God on your side. Whatever you are aiming at in life is possible. Once you are determined, your God cannot give